Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's episode takes us deep into the world of British decimal coinage, where small denominations can sometimes hide big value. We are looking at the Queen Elizabeth II 20 pence coins from 1998 and 1999, both without mint marks, and we are exploring why these otherwise ordinary coins are becoming increasingly desirable to collectors across the United Kingdom and beyond. Let's get started. First up, the Queen Elizabeth II 20 pence coin from 1998 of the United Kingdom without mint mark, presented in fine condition, where we explore its historical background, its artistic details, its collector importance, and the deeper storytelling hidden within a small circulating coin that many people overlook. And in this long unfolding narration, we open the door to numismatic history, cultural memory, and economic identity, offering you a slow, detailed documentary style presentation designed to keep viewers engaged, informed, and deeply connected to the heritage behind this modest but meaningful piece of British currency. This coin features on its obverse the well-known portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley, whose design introduced a mature and realistic representation of the monarch, showing her strength, dignity, and calm authority. And in fine condition, the portrait keeps enough clarity to appreciate the artist's intent, with visible lines in the hair, the crown, and the facial structure, even though some smoothness appears from natural circulation, which adds authenticity and gives the coin a warm sense of having traveled through the hands of thousands of people across the United Kingdom throughout the late 1990s. On the reverse side, we find the crown Tudor rose, crafted by William Gardner, symbolizing tradition, unity, and the long unfolding history of England and the wider United Kingdom. And in fine condition, the central rose petals, the crown arches, and the lettering remain present, though softened at the high points, showing a balanced combination of wear and preservation. And collectors enjoy this blend because it tells a visual story of everyday use while still maintaining enough design clarity to admire the artistic craftsmanship that shaped this emblem of national identity. The year 1998 produced standard circulation pieces without mint mark, as usual for the Royal Mint, and this means the coin you hold represents the regular issue that became part of everyday financial life during that period. And although not considered rare, the coin still holds interest for collectors who enjoy building full year sets, full denomination sets, or long chronological sequences. And the fine condition example serves as a snapshot of the economy, the social habits, and the pocket change environment of the United Kingdom during the closing years of the 20th century. When discussing value, a fine condition 20 pence coin from this year typically carries modest collector worth, often nearing its face value or slightly above, depending on eye appeal, natural toning, and overall presentation. And while financial value may not be high, the educational and historical worth is much greater, because coins like this allow collectors to understand how national identity, currency design, and metal circulation all interact. And your 1998 example acts as an excellent teaching piece, especially for people beginning their numismatic journey who want to understand modern British coinage from the ground up. One of the reasons collectors appreciate this coin is the unique equilateral heptagon shape, which gives the 20 pence denomination its distinctive character. And in fine condition, the edges show a gentle rounding from circulation, yet remain shaped enough to recognize the unusual geometric design. And this form offers both practicality and aesthetic appeal, making the coin easy to identify by touch. And collectors study these shape characteristics to understand how metal wears over time, how Texture changes with use and how long-term circulation shapes the overall appearance of small denomination coins. The 20 pence denomination itself has deep significance because it was introduced in 1982, and by 1998 it had become one of the most commonly used coins in British everyday transactions, appearing in vending machines, travel fairs, grocery purchases, and general commerce. And your fine condition example has likely passed through countless real-world moments, exchanged between people living, working, and navigating their daily routines. And in this way, the coin becomes more than a monetary object. It becomes a cultural witness to the rhythm of daily life across the United Kingdom. Collectors who study wear patterns appreciate how a fine condition coin like this one reveals the natural progression of metal erosion, while still preserving core details. And through this coin, observers can examine how the edges soften, how the letters lighten, and how the central design holds its definition long after entering circulation. And these subtle characteristics help new collectors learn how to judge grading standards, compare different conditions, and appreciate the slow passage of time embodied in a coin that has survived years of genuine public use while retaining its identity and character. Although the 1998 20 pence coin is not rare, it remains an important part of British monetary heritage and carries sentimental and educational value for numismatists who enjoy studying the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the evolution of coinage throughout her era. And this particular coin, as part of that legacy, helps collectors understand the relationships between national imagery, royal symbolism, and currency design. And for many collectors, this piece serves as a small but meaningful anchor in a larger historical story about monarchy, tradition, and modern identity. As we conclude this 50-minute style script, the Queen Elizabeth II 20 pence coin from 1998 without mint mark in fine condition stands as a beautiful reminder of everyday history, national symbolism, and the artistry of modern British coinage. And if you found this long narrative helpful, informative, or relaxing, be sure to support the channel by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications, because more extended numismatic journeys, more historical breakdowns, and more deep coin explorations are waiting for you in future episodes, where each coin tells a story of people, culture, and time. Next up, the Queen Elizabeth II 20 pence coin from 1999 of the United Kingdom without mint mark in fine condition. And in this long, detailed narration, we unfold the history, meaning, design significance, collector appeal, and hidden stories behind this small but culturally rich coin, offering you a deep, soothing, and continuous documentary-style journey that immerses you into the world of numismatics without interruption, as we bring forward every layer of information that gives this coin its unique presence in the landscape of modern British currency. The obverse of the coin displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Ian Rank Broadley, whose design became well known for its realistic portrayal of the monarch. And in fine condition, the portrait still retains enough definition to appreciate the detailed craftsmanship, such as the shaping of the hair, the steady facial lines, and the presentation of the crown, despite light wear from circulation. And this combination of clarity and softness allows collectors to appreciate both the beauty of the portrait and the life the coin has experienced during its journey through everyday transactions across the United Kingdom. The reverse design features the crown Tudor rose created by William Gardner, and this symbol carries deep cultural meaning, representing unity, tradition, and the long narrative of English heritage. And in fine condition, the rose petals the crown details and the surrounding lettering remain visible, though gently softened by natural wear, and collectors value this balanced state of preservation because it allows the artistic intent to shine, while also showing the passage of time and the many moments in which this coin played a small but real role in the daily economic flow of the nation. The 1999 20p coin was issued without mint mark like most standard strikes from the Royal Mint for circulation. And your fine condition example represents an ordinary piece that once moved through pockets, purses, shops, and transport systems, and although not rare, this coin gains importance for collectors who enjoy completing year sets or studying the evolution of coinage during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and it sits as a meaningful entry in the larger story of British decimal coinage that shaped the financial habits of millions during the late 20th century. In terms of monetary value, fine condition 20p coins from 1999 commonly hold low to moderate collector value, typically close to face value or slightly higher depending on eye appeal and market interest. But beyond financial worth, the educational and historical value is far greater, because coins like this allow collectors to study portrait changes, edge shapes, metal characteristics, and public circulation patterns. And your fine condition example becomes a perfect introductory piece for anyone learning how modern British coinage tells a story about monarchy history, national identity, and everyday life. One of the most distinctive aspects of the 20p coin is its equilateral heptagon shape, which gives it a recognizable and tactile appearance, and in fine condition the edges show a gentle smoothing from use, yet keep their structured shape, making the coin easy to identify by sight and touch, and collectors often study these edges closely to understand how circulation affects the geometry of a coin and how the design choices made by the Royal Mint contribute to both functionality and aesthetic appeal in British currency. By 1999, the 20p coin had already been in circulation for more than 17 years and had become a familiar part of everyday transactions, appearing in marketplaces, public transport machines, retail shops, and service counters across the nation. And your fine condition example likely passed through many hands and contributed to countless small exchanges, forming a quiet connection to the daily rhythm of life. And these ordinary experiences give the coin not only monetary meaning, but also cultural and human significance, which collectors deeply appreciate when building thoughtful and historically connected collections. Fine condition coins like this one also offer wonderful opportunities to study how metal surfaces evolve over time and how details fade gradually, while the coin still retains its essential artistic structure. And by observing the lettering, the rose, the crown, and the portrait, collectors can learn to distinguish between various grading levels, which helps them grow more confident in assessing circulated coins, comparing conditions, and understanding the nuances of wear patterns that appear across different denominations and years within the British decimal system. Although the 1999 20p coin is not considered rare, it remains meaningful to collectors who study the long reigning era of Queen Elizabeth II and wish to preserve representative pieces from each year of currency production. And this coin connects directly to themes of continuity, tradition, monarchy symbolism, and national identity. And for many collectors, it serves as a piece of living history that reflects both the stability and the evolution of the United Kingdom during the closing years of the 20th century, when everyday change and cultural transformation defined much of public life. As we conclude this 50 Minute style script. The Queen Elizabeth II 20 pence coin from 1999 without mint mark in fine condition, stands as a humble yet historically rich artifact offering a blend of design heritage, cultural relevance, and numismatic insight. And if you enjoy long, detailed explorations like this one, be sure to support the channel by liking, subscribing, and joining future episodes where we continue uncovering the stories behind coins from around the world, connecting viewers to the deep and fascinating history hidden in every small piece of circulating currency.